Two to Will, where have you gone?
This is Will. I'm attempting to secure a position in the double-story building. Over.
Copy.
I'm watching the perimeter for you guys from the sky. Everything's clear. As of now, there's no threat except for the hostage takers. MSR T1, we have eyes on you.
We're on scene.
The next block, corner of the next block.
410 Guardian 1, do you know if the hostage takers have line of sight to the stairs up to the double-story building?
Oh, hold on. That's a negative, I can't tell. The windows are barricaded. They got bookshelves blocking the windows, I can't see through them anymore. Last time I checked, they had a line of sight.
This is 410, they're going to have one times armed suspect on the top floor of the house, going to be wearing reds with a vest. The rest seem to be downstairs.
User left your channel.
Where are you located, Will?
I'm going to be on the first mezzanine level of the double-story building that's adjacent from the house.
Alright, I'm at the front.
What's going on?
They're requesting the helicopter out of the sky right now.
Where are you guys at?
We need the Jayhawk to wave off a bit.
Just let me know when you can hear me.
For this?
Copy that, SD are handling negotiations.
Copy. Alright, thank you.
7-1's on comms with the situation.
Can't hear me.
One times hostage situation can be crossing the general store at Boulder City. Hostage takers are demanding 15k and uniforms. We've got a perimeter set up. We're just starting negotiations now.
7-1 copy. Is anybody available to pick me up at base, or should I take out another Guardian unit?
I'll come grab you, 7-1.
Copy, that'll be over the hangars.
Where exactly in Boulder City is this happening?
Northern End Street is just a block over from the furniture store.
Shots fired.
Misfire. 7-1, my ETA is 1 minute.
Solid copy.
Someone shot at them.
Stated it was a misfire. Yeah, 7-1 is now co-pilot Guardian 1. What was that?
I'm literally all by myself in this burn. I was just chasing them on. They were on a rib. I was chasing them backwards. I was flying backwards the whole entire time.
Nice.
They did make me crash. I did crash.
There's one of our guys
Shot me down
fired
with
at the
flares.
scene.
Flares shoot you down apparently.
Yeah, I was listening to comms for a second. I was out of my head, but still had my ears, if you get my drift. I heard them call for Guardian 1 to wave off, so I figured it would be a good time to have you come get me. Yep. If you're not on yelling, go on yelling, because I can barely hear you.
No, I'm on yelling.
Okay.
I just barely breathe because I'm eating while I'm doing all this. I wasn't expecting this to happen right now. Shot me down with flares. How do you shoot me down with flares? Since when does a flare gun kill a Jayhawk?
I don't know. First I've heard of it.
Send it.
I just dropped.
SD's requesting that we have your Tahoe moved because they're going to be allowing the free passage to that road.
I'm not giving them free passage, just shot me
that.
down.
My
There's
position.
no way we're giving them free passage.
Copy that.
User joined your channel.
This is 7-1. With all due respect, from my understanding, they shot down Guardian 1. Free passage?
Yeah, you see, everyone's quiet.
Will you move that Tahoe ASAP?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Position now.
Oh, fucking hell. Do not make me fucking pull rank on this shit. I hate it.
Did you say they've shot down a helicopter, correct?
Earlier today.
That's affirmed. They shot me down.
Can you confirm it's the people inside of the building?
Yes, I can because they were in a boat. I was chasing them the whole entire time.
Affirm.
At least Reed is going to fucking apparently stick up, which is good. Reed's the only person who outranks me at the moment.
By doing this, do you have eyes on them from here? Because I can't see shit. My draw distance is like I can see only the flashing lights of the cop cars. Wow, this is a great time to realize Roman fucked up. Guess what? There's no collision lights.
Yeah, I noticed, but I wasn't even gonna worry about it. We're trying to go ghost anyway.
When they shot me down, the medic killed me on the spot, so I pulled out another Jayhawk and just went balls deep right away.
Alright, which direction am I looking?
Towards the flashing lights. Do you see, okay, so... Okay, so pretty much my nose is pointing right where you should be looking.
Okay.
There's a furniture store, and right next to the furniture store, on the next block over, on the corner, that there's a house.
Okay, I see the Tahoe.
There's nothing. Yeah, it's the house. The Tahoe's in which one? The one.
Okay, I see the intersection now. I think I got it.
User left your channel.
Yeah, it's the house that's technically facing away from us. They can't hear us at 1,600 feet.
What's everyone's current location?
Guardian 1 is in the air about 1,600 feet above situation.
6-1 plus Luke is at the front of the house on the driveway. Not on the driveway, but on the street, on the road.
2-2 plus Will Boyd is in front of the house by the tree.
Stay firm.
9-2's back on base.
Stay firm.
Everyone is on the scene. The next thing you hear, 9-2's back on base.
Right? Reed's actually in a position to impress me right about now because I've never seen him actually be serious about anything.
I highly doubt he's gonna be serious. He's probably just gonna let them go.
Yeah, I honestly I hate this whole fucking free passage thing. Like in any situation, like no, you fucking committed a crime, we'll fucking take you down because I know we can. Fuck free passage. That's the easy road. My attitude certainly has nothing to do with any kind of inebriation. This is stone cold sober Steve Austin.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
User left your channel.
If y'all want to see me crash this Jayhawk and end the situation, give me a hell yeah.
Hell, wait, no, wait, don't do that.
I just 9/11 the Jayhawk into the house. Surprise, motherfuckers! When I chased him from King's Landing to the southern side of, like, exactly where we are. And they tried to come into the inlet to get to Boulder City, but then they realized there's no way into Boulder City on boat. So they went all the way to the swamps. I had to chase him there. SD didn't even show up until I came here. But fucking, I chased them all the way there. Then they fucking get in their cars. They get into 3 separate vehicles and start scrambling. 3 identical F-150s. Somehow I just kept my eye on the cup with this hostage in it, and then fucking chased them all the way here through the woods. Like, it was so scary doing it by myself while looking at the trees, watching them, and then flying like 10 meters above the ground.
So where are the suspects now? In the house?
They're fortified inside the house. They fortified the house to the point where it's like a maze with furniture.
Oh,
so
for fuck's
like
sake.
it's like a giant maze. Like when you walk in, like I feel bad for MSRT because Dylan showed me that house and I know what's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna fucking die. They're gonna kill everybody that walks in that house.
They're leaving out the back door.
Fortune has eyes.
It's really hard to tell. That looks like an SD outfit on night vision.
User joined your channel.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Or someone's getting into a white
User
F-150.
left your channel.
Guardian 1, someone's getting in a white F-150 heading towards the coastal side of the house. Where the fuck are you going? F-150 is now moving along the coastline on the beach.
Be advised, SD's requesting us to be on their frequency. Is there anyone that can?
All units involved in the situation should be transferring over to 60 while they're there. No exceptions.
Affirm, Guardian 1 switching 60.
You'll switch, I'm not. I have the patience to listen to their radio.
This is Guardian 1 with you.
Alright, copy that, Guardian 1. Be advised on the vehicle or...
Passage, but no, that's not happening.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Cadet 103, show me going 10-7 for about an hour.
A bunch of cars leaving the area.
Notify when hostage is out of the way.
User left
Yeah,
your
it's
channel.
really difficult for these trees to see what they're actually doing.
I say negative, don't let them go. They
Yeah,
shot down
I
that
see
CG
that.
helicopter from my understanding.
Truck is in the back right now, I see it.
The people are going into their car. I believe the hostage is safe.
Don't just get away with
Once the hostage is 100%
No.
confirmed out of the way, we're gonna go for a takedown.
Avoid this hostage situation when there's not even enough cops to do it.
Do you want to move away from the populated area and let them leave the city first, or?
User joined your channel.
I don't know. Do what you want, but they're gonna be in a white F-150 leaving. So.
Are you fucking kidding me? They're gonna let them leave. Even after this. No.
Tell them that, but like, they don't know that they shot us down probably. Tell them that you guys realize
No,
they shot down a helicopter.
They just stated that they shot down a CG helicopter. I believe it was Dan who said it. And at this point,
So now SD's gonna let everyone go every single time?
They want the vehicles
I don't
moved
know.
out of the street.
I'll let you know what's going on.
Tell them they have a clear path. Tell them they have a clear path out of the city. They should. They should have a clear.
They're going north of the houses. The hostage is safe.
Engage.
Okay, yeah, they're going after him.
Do we have the hostage?
Hostage is secured.
Hostage is secured with us.
Advise, what's the description of the vehicle for those who actually weren't seeing the vehicle?
White F-150.
Clear.
I don't like being so
10
high up.
occupants, all pistols.
F-150 taking a right on MSR.
Daly's heading towards us?
Yeah.
Right on MSR towards vehicle factory, or?
Weapons factory.
Towards the fuck. Took a. What do you mean? Oh my god, these people are fucking stupid. A right on MSR towards. It doesn't matter where it fucking towards. A right on MSR. God damn it. There's only one right. Fucking.
Should have been like they went that way.
If you're ever confused, put your left hand up in the shape of an L in front of your forehead.
CG-14 is in possession of the hostage. We're going to go ahead and transport him to clinic to get treated.
Clear, thank you, CG.
I'm gonna bet SD's all gonna crash. And
Oh,
I'm
no,
still
no
gonna
doubt.
rescue car on their own.
That's what happened with Tarbus the other day.
Where's the F-150?
Guardian 1, be advised, vehicle in the middle of the road.
Advise, what's the location of the vehicle ditched on the road?
Continuing MSR towards weapons factory. I'll let you know if we got the side road, but we're continuing north.
Actually, what am I doing? Let me put a spotlight on this fucker. I'm on the wheel. Guardian 1 has spotlight on F-150. Oh, it's getting daytime. They're not gonna be able to see it for much longer.
Clear, CG, we see spotlight, thank you.
If you can, well, I don't know if you can keep that speed and
Notify
crap at
when
the same time.
passing, please.
Short 35 plus 2, joining pursuit.
Guardian 1 F-150 took a right off the MSR into the off-road.
That was smart.
Left on dirt path.
Advise, what was smart?
Went on the fucking Vulcan 9 stock.
Coming back, come.
Damn it, he turned around. I was gonna land, we're literally right on the road in front of him.
Alright, let's organize this a bit. Where's our highway unit at?
I got stuck.
Can you gain
Clear.
some altitude and
Where's the
keep me
lead
off to the
pursuit
left
right
side if possible? I keep hitting the wheel with the camera. If not, that's fine.
Adam 1 is in the lead, great Rodrigo.
Highway unit's back in it. I am right
Cool,
behind
highway unit, take lead. Highway unit, take.
Jesus.
Not going anywhere anytime soon. They got a white F-150, it's slow as shit, and it's daytime now. There's no way
We're
they're
continuing back
Yeah.
towards Boulder on the MS.
Be shocked if they got away at this point.
He just sits there, like look, they're just standing there, like shoot at his fucking tires as he's driving by.
God damn, my beer is gonna get warm.
I know, right? My food is getting cold.
Ain't nothing worse than a warm beer.
What's the 20 on the pursuit?
Continuing on MSR towards Boulder.
Yeah, there really isn't.
10-4.
I don't know how they haven't caught up to him yet.
Tell me in the direction from Weapons Factory.
Because there's fucking SD.
Do we have any spare units that could possibly set up a roadblock when they get there?
I believe all units are actually rear of the chase right now.
10-4.
That's one the highway
Whoa,
unit.
last
Adam
one,
1 taking lead.
F-150 broke off right side off road.
That was great. And that car flipped like 20 times.
This is 730, we're stuck inside a tree. Right next
F-150
to
is
the
heading
S1,
dirt road towards Elk
SD.
City. The body of the Jayhawk's really hard to see through.
Back out towards MSR.
If they lose this fucker, I swear to God, I'm just gonna be so disappointed.
Oh, they better catch
From
up
the middle of Elk.
because our fuel is getting pretty damn stinky.
Before truck and trailer, headed towards truck and trailer now.
Eyes on.
Oh, dude, they ran everybody off the road already. Everyone
Oh my
just
God.
ran.
Passing truck and trailer
Dude,
now,
they can
headed
run
towards
jail.
Vehicle Factory and MSR.
God damn it. Have enough time to land.
If you land, he's gonna crash right into you, and it's gonna end up blowing us up too.
Units near Vehicle Factory, be aware Mustang unit is back in the chase, so I'm going to be overtaking some people here.
Passing cemetery. We got traffic coming, watch out. Last thing, you just let me know when you're behind the Great Charger and I'll pull over for it.
I'm behind the Silverado now.
Just not enough time.
Be advised they may be heading towards CG base. I don't know if anyone's reading Twitter, but that's what they said on Twitter.
They got him.
F-150 appears to be disabled. Shots fired.
I took the wheel out. I took their wheel out.
Well, he is.
Well, I didn't mean disabled. I meant stopped, but close enough. He's missing a wheel now, so he's not getting very far.
What's the 1020 of the vehicle right now?
F-150 broke right off into woods just past DOC.
I think the tank.
Oh my god, everyone's just going so slow back there. It's like, why are you even bothering?
Just get in front of him.
Just fucking cut him off.
Pop his tires. Like,
shit, right?
Get out the car and pop his tires. That's it. Like, look at them. Look at them. They're all just like, hey, guy, how you doing? How's your day, Bob? It's good, Phil. How are you? How are the kids? Like, no.
Fuel us one.
What's the 1020? We're at DOC.
Just before DOC. Between Beach Valley and...
Location is currently the wooded patch.
Between Beach Valley and DOC.
There you fucking go.
Along the beach. One suspect down.
There's 2 down on this side. 2 down on opposite side. We've got a highway down over here. The vehicle's gonna be clear.
10-4 pushing up.
Oh my god, is that guy gonna turn off the siren or what?
Probably not.
10.
I'm sorry, is Reed still wearing the same apprentice
down.
Bingo. You just let him know that Guardian's waving off on him.
Looks like we got 2 officers down.
So it's in airspace, be advised, Stargo 6044, commence to final ascent to runway 25 for direct passage to CG base.
Guardian 1's waving off for fuel. We're not exactly bingo yet,
This thing was
but...
this thing was full tank when I started this pursuit.
Right, we still have plenty of time, technically, but
I know.
that's alright, we're already headed this way. I think they've got it.
I really pushed this thing to the limit. I could get from Weapons Factory when the gas is on U, on the letter U, and get here and we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, we have plenty of time. I usually don't bother until it lines up with the, in between the hull and engine and that little blank space. That's when I start to think about an RTV.
Last night it was just me as Coast Guard and like 3 officers, and they just kept getting baited by Gary Wong, so I just like got up from the sky and just chased his ass all night by myself.
Yeah, just keep in mind that the camera's off the right side of the Jayhawk, so if they're directly ahead of us or on our left side and we're not high enough up in the air, I'm either staring at the wheel or staring at the body of the Jayhawk and I can't actually see him. That's the only thing I have to say about any of that.
Yeah, I mean... What? 410 to Guardian 1, what does he want? I can't switch radios right now.
I'm still on 6-0, let me monitor 7-0 so that I can figure out what the fuck he's talking about. Alright, I'm on 7-0 as well now.
2 people on the butcher card gate in a marked Tahoe.
Copy that 2-2, you're gonna have to let yourself in. Currently there's nobody at the front gate, we're all on situations.
Copy that.
God. Can I eat my food now? And can I please turn on my goddamn collision lights for once? I always forget to turn them fuckers on.
Oh, there will.
Are you guys refilling and heading out, or are you guys gonna stay here?
It depends. I'm gonna ask if they're code 4, what's going on, if they have them in cuffs or dead, I believe.
We have Austin King at the front gate that wants to let you know.
If they've all got it all code 4 there, then we're just gonna stick around here for the moment, but if they need us, we'll go back.
We're currently tied up with a the situation.
I just woke up through the middle of this, so I don't even know what's going on exactly.
Contact him when I'm available.
Please go back to CG Free.
Adam 1, show me 76 to SD.
Guardian 1 off freak.
76.
Copy that, 9 actually has been informed.
This is 410.
Guardian 1 is
I've
back at base.
got the hostage treated by EMS and I've released him on his own reconnaissance. He's at Levick.
Oh my god, my poor brain. On 7-0 and 6-0, I just can't even.
Yeah, that's pretty AIDS.
That's a good way of putting it. It is pretty AIDS.
Reed, are you good for us to clear the cadets there?
Yes, you guys can clear.
10-4, sir. Thank you.
So did you guys get shot down or something?
I did. Apparently the flares take out your tail rotor like instantly. Like they shot flares at me and instantly my tail rotor went out and I just went down like a rock. Instantly.
Wow.
And like I didn't even have a second to react. I just like down. I pulled Big Bitch out, you know, they wanted to fuck with Little Bitch. Well, Big Bitch came out and Big Bitch didn't play. I chased him for like 20 minutes flying backwards. The whole entire time. I was flying backwards the whole, and I was so scared because I didn't have no co-pilot and I didn't have an ASD. I was all by myself, so I had to look behind me while flying and look at them to make sure I'm still on them.
Yeah, I kind of
see
woke
Shark
up
in the
halfway.
distance just barely catching up because the fucking rib is like 6 miles faster.
I kind of woke up halfway through it and then kind of got up there in the Tahoe. I had this really good spot, but all of a sudden the hostage wanted me to move my Tahoe, so I had to move, and I just left.
Okay, so to confirm, that situation's code 4, right?
The hostage is safe. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I guess he's not safe anymore because I think he got taken hostage again. But, I mean, that time around he was safe.
It's a bad guy. It's a bad day for that guy.
Shit, that's a lot of shots.
User left your channel.
Feds take a hostage when there's not enough cops on. But then, God forbid, a King or a Freeman does it, they get fucking banned for a week.
Okay, I need to go get food somewhere.
You know
How about right here?
Oh, real food. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
No, I mean, like, I only have one tuna burger left.
I need to go sign in. I never
There's
signed
3.
in. I drove into base and this shit show started happening.
Yeah, I just woke up too. I don't know what the hell's going on. Thank you. Money on the ground there for you.
Oh, thank you.
Should be 1,500 there.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Not a problem. Appreciate it. Yeah, I need to go do civilian things, but God, I don't want to.
So is it they code 4?
Things. What do you need to do? So important, huh, Zane? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll be right back.
Six 1 plus 1 is RTB.
Copy
that, 6-1.
Do we need to do a debrief of this, or?
I think we're gonna do a debrief, to be honest.
Are we setting up a debrief at the station, or? Or yeah, or that. It'll just be awkward silence.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Seems like I do debriefs when you really want to, and then other times just fuck it. I guess we're hitching a ride with you.
I did kinda like when the medic came to heal me when I passed out from my plane crash. The medic came to heal me and I was on the phone, so like I heard what the medic wanted me to come with him, but like since I was on the phone I preferred not to, and the medic thought, okay, so if you're out of your head then I'm just gonna heal you right here on the spot. Since the crash happened just 100 feet away from the base. Back in it.
You know where the party are? In my spot. Please park it in my spot.
Yeah, it's the basement.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, you little shit. Not you, Mr. King. It is not the basement.
Oh, he's right, it's the ocean.
Oh, you know what?
You see how I was chasing that fuck? I was chasing him flying backwards the whole time?
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Bro,
there was one point I was following the back, I was letting SD take primary, but there was a pink Porsche that came over the hill, and it literally cleared the roof of my Crown Vic. Like, it literally jumped over.
We just spent... Oh, shit.
Like,
Sign in on duty. Sign in on duty.
Oh, shit.
Apparently everyone forgot.
Yeah, oh shit, myself.
How you doing, Reed?
Well, apparently the flares automatically take out your tail rotor and make your bird drop out of the sky like a rock. Because
Really?
they shot flares at me and I just dropped instantly and blew up.
We thought it was an LLR.
So you're still Lieutenant Junior grade, right?
I heard you were shot down.
Yeah. But
Okay,
look at this.
yeah.
Is this bar not extremely bright? It looks like I'm wearing a sun on my arm.
I don't know. I don't mind it so much,
yeah,
honestly.
it's pretty bright.
I want this to be fixed so it doesn't look like I'm a Seaman Apprentice.
Almost looks like a...
That's true. It's supposed to be the, like the chief warrant bar, but it doesn't have the lines in the middle, I don't think.
Yeah, you don't have the blue
Like it has
lines in
an
it.
LED in there.
I'm about to go swap out for the Chief Warrant Officer outfit until they fix this one because I don't like it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit here.
User entered your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Mr. Smite, I will say good work tonight. That was very
User
good work
joined your
tonight,
channel.
sir.
User joined your channel. User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
The cigarette from all this bullshit.
Reed's probably going to be busy with this report.
What's that?
Did you really get 3 of them?
Yes, I did.
Good for you. I want to see that, please.
It was because the 2 got out on the driver's side of the truck, and I shot both of them. And then the guy got out on the passenger seat and started running around the SD cruiser, and I hit him in his back right as he went around the tree, and he didn't come out the other side.
User left your
I
channel.
appreciate you standing up for the fact that they were about to give him free passage for shooting down an aircraft. So thank you for standing up for us and fucking telling them that's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, I got here late and then I heard free passage after Roman told me that they shot down the Jayhawk. I'm like, excuse me? With all due respect.
Hastings was like, free passage? And that's when Reed stepped in, he's like, no.
I
Yeah.
find it funny how they had a cadet negotiating.
All cadets. I was scared before I saw you guys show up. It was all cadets.
Wait,
I was like, oh
here's
God.
the thing. How many SD are on?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, how many SD compared to cadets are on? It seems like more
It's
cadets.
20
It's like
cadets.
a 1-to-4 ratio.
Yeah, it's like a 1-to-4 ratio.
Did you see the, were you on the TS app when the meeting was taking place?
Yeah,
So many little stripes.
Funny thing is, I looked at the wrong. I thought I was looking at TFR. I'm like, holy shit,
Watch
we got
out.
like 50
Yeah,
cops
the two.
on, and then it turned out to.
Yeah, I was like, yo, there's so many on. It's just a bunch of cops.
Yeah, no, it turned out to be just.
Guys, move over here.
Yeah,
Very
I
much.
realized that afterwards too. That's what I thought. Whoops.
What the heck happened, fellas?
We had a good old situation.
He squished my toe.
Oh, great. What kind of situation, mate?
A hostage situation.
Oh shit, dude.
A
I missed it.
situational situation.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Favorite guide.
Exactly.
6-1,
What kind of terrorist? A terrifying
4-1,
terrorist.
From Kidney Black Select up top.
Good to see you're still here, Ethan.
They shot down a heli?
Apparently with flare guns. Yeah, I woke up halfway through the
Way.
situation, and I heard something about free passage. I'm like, I'm not having that shit. No,
Oh shit. Hell no. Free
There's a car
passes
pulling up.
after putting a bird down? No way.
Like, no, you don't shoot down my people, and then no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hello. I guess.
Oh, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. No way. Free passage, dude. Bullshit thing ever. Once you do something, it's like they're gonna file you either way, or that, or an investigation gets put up right away.
The only time I'm accepting of free passage is if you've been, for the most part, non-hostile. If you shoot down my fucking team, no.
Down a helicopter, no way. Absolutely not.
No, I am definitely brighter.
The moment you even put a bullet in that bird is the moment it's over.
Yeah, at that point all bets are off. No.
Exactly, dude.
Because
that to me makes no sense.
In my opinion, I'd be personally disrespecting my team if I were to allow free passage after they fucking shot them down.
Absolutely fucking not, dude. Okay. Honestly, people have given my bird warning shots. I've peeled off, and then I've come back and just I've ordered full move-in on that house. The second they put even a bullet near the sky, dude, it's honestly, to me, it's over. That's ridiculous.
Warning shots are one thing, but if you're aiming for the Jayhawk,
My God.
That's a lot of shots.
That was an excessive number of bullets in the sound barrier just now.
Well, when you can't aim for shit, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Granted, a lot of the times I can't even say that because the floppies are so bad. I don't blame them.
Oh my god. I do heck.
Oh, so how's your night going, Ethan?
Because that's a little too blocky.
You know, it's okay. It's 11 here for me tonight.
Yeah,
I was on earlier. It got a little weird. My floppies started to get really low, so I restarted my computer and did a little dust work on it.
What, the computer? I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Apologies.
I honestly don't care. No, I've been at work all day. I got home and then I dicked around for a while and then I ended up getting around to getting on here. Now I'm here.
Gotta put in that work.
A lot of secrets. You want to know them?
Gotta put in that work, man.
I generally the weekends are when I'm most active. I get on for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours every day or every other day during the work week. But sometimes when I get home, I'm just so damn tired.
Dude, yeah, I understand.
So I've decided one of these days, right before he wakes up on the island.
Hell, last week I had something like 30 or 40 hours clocked in on park time. I'm looking at like this is a whole nother full-time job. Holy shit.
Dude, that's a lot of money right there. How much you getting paid an hour?
I think it's $12.50 last time I checked.
Those shots are ringing. You really don't want to do that.
Not our jurisdiction, not my problem.
Do you guys want to get a...
Oh yeah.
It's nice in Coast Guard being able to say that.
Don't get me involved.
If I were SD, I feel like I'd be just torn to pieces every which way.
Dude, they're well.
Oh, I lost my intimidating glasses.
They're just ringing.
Oh, that reminds me.
Square glasses.
Do I still have my glasses? No, what happened to them? Oh my god, what happened to my glasses? No, I think I left them in a Jayhawk, and then the Jayhawk...
The sport shades? The sport shades?
The bigger ones?
I think so.
No, not sport shades, the square ones. Like, they're spectacles, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
Talking
okay. I know
about
what you're talking about.
the spectacle glasses or the square shades?
The little square ones. I don't know what they're called.
Those are the spectacles.
Those ones, I know what you're talking about.
What?
Talking about these
What,
ones.
Greenie? Are you talking to me?
Nope, but
Don't
those
you
work.
see
Those
my
are like
tattoo?
typical gay guy glasses. There we
Zane.
Oh, I see it.
I
Oh
wanna-
my god, that's nice.
Got something, mate.
Thank you, Will. I look beautiful.
I started working on a helicopter UI. Basically, it's gonna react with in-game stuff. So the helicopter UI, right? I'm creating an entirely new helicopter system. I've just put it into code recently, only a couple days ago. But so helicopters are gonna react to the weather. So I mean, they kind of already do, but not enough. So basically, the new UI is gonna cover. First of all, it's going to cover lightning strike. It's going to cover lightning rods that should actually function on the helicopter. And so far, I have a pre-flight check system for every single helicopter, other than this Jayhawk. So I want to see if maybe Kane would be interested in putting a pre-flight check system into game, like a full pre-flight check.
There's already a pre-flight check for the Bell, I know for sure.
Yeah, but I want something that like it's gonna basically, so these won't be in game yet, but as you click on things, the 3D model will pop up. You know, obviously out of game, I'm talking here. The 3D model will pop up inside the helicopter and allow you to open it up, so there's less polys. I haven't figured out a way to code that specifically yet, but it'll be pretty cool when I'm done with it, and maybe you know, sift through the code himself and maybe rendition his own version.
Right. Yeah, but, I mean, I'm all
for. I
for.
was gonna put that as a suggestion.
Anything that adds realism or anything like that, I'm all for it.
Dude, it would add so much realism, because the amount of pre-flight check that a Jayhawk needs to go through before it even engines is ridiculous.
Right. Granted, now every time, like when you first pull it out, sure, but not every time after that. I mean, you know, that just makes sense.
Like in terms of RP, it's not gonna actually have an effect on the helicopter's performance. But I'm talking like I have different sound effects and stuff that I've recorded myself, where there'll be like, you know how the jet turbines, it's a jet turbine test that turns them on, and like it provides it, like it even has suction, so plants around it and shit will start getting sucked toward it. It's gonna that adds a lot of flappies, but in terms of realism, if you're close to a couple of bushes, they'll start getting sucked towards the helicopter and shit, and then they'll blow outwards once the helicopter starts the fan blades start running. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
at this point in time, it's not really the most realistic thing in the world, but it's like cool. It's fun to see things react to it. And obviously, there's no chance in hell that a helicopter would be taking off from the middle of a grassy field. But
well, I mean, okay, like I said, I'm all for anything that adds realism. When I joined the island, I landed here probably, I think it was September 25th, and I feel like I got here right as the RP was dying. And I feel like the main issue with this island right now is the fact that nobody wants to roleplay.
I'm not gonna lie here. I'll go and whisper. I've noticed that like even some of the guys are a little against RPing. You know what I mean? Like most of these people here, but the guys like that I know and shit, the guys that I talk to, they're like completely like they're weird. Like they'll just mess around the entire day. And like I used to run around like and talk to people like I was a Coast Guard lieutenant. You know what I mean? People like
right.
You know,
I mean, okay,
really mattered. You know what I mean?
Let's go over here so I can stop hearing them.
What's that?
Makes it really hard for me to think. Yeah, like I'm just gonna talk completely out of character here and say fuck it.
Yeah.
Before I came to A3PL, I mean, I had over 1,000 hours in Gary's mod. A vast majority, I'd say, at least 950 of those hours spent on roleplay communities. You know, always searching for the next best thing. Went through Pulsar Effect RP, went through Dark RP. I skipped over very quickly because that was not even roleplay.
It was nowhere near roleplay.
Yeah, and then I got it to Santos RP, and I was like, this is all right. Okay, this is better, but still wasn't quite there. And then I started venturing around into Arma 3 because Arma 2 didn't run on my laptop at the time. I got a new computer recently, and that's been great. But I got Arma 3. Arma 3 ran a lot better on that laptop, so then I started seeing videos of Coast Guard and SD and everything for Arma 3 Project Life. I'm like, holy shit. What really caught my attention, what really got me to come to this island is the fact that when I watched one of the videos, it was a fire department, first day on the fire department, and they had trainings. They had buttons for everything. There was a process to go through to hook up your hose. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
User joined your channel.
I know. I was into creating redundancies. I talked to Kane about this. Like, I had a whole discussion where I was going to something up for Coast Guard. Like, I don't talk to many people about like what I did for the community, except for Coast Guard, because I had the most fun with Coast Guard. So I was going to create a redundancy system where you needed to refuel the Jayhawk. the Jayhawks would spawn
User
every
joined your channel.
Location?
Damn, was that Brandon Freeman? Yeah, that was. I heard his stupid
They're
voice.
abusing me.
Hey, Firm, I believe
Disregard.
Captain's there. You're good. Sorry, Cornell was calling for help on the radio, but he's right there, and the Captain's right there. They say he's being abused.
Okay, he's best out. Yeah, I was going to create a redundancy system where these helicopters were going to spawn in, and pretty much only Coast Guard pilots. It was going to be a whitelisted Coast Guard pilot, and you were going to have to go in and you were going to have to sign in on that Jayhawk. There was going to be like a little clipboard inside of the Coast Guard base that was supposed to be modeled. A little clipboard system where you'd sign in your call sign, you'd type in, and it'll say, you know, this pilot, this call sign went out on the Jayhawk at this point in time. And then, you know, you'd go and do your pre-flight check, and then you'd take off. The pre-flight check wasn't going to be long, but there was going to be a longer pre-flight check that needed to be finished before the helicopter could even turn on. Disagreed with me on that and didn't like that, but then I was going to say if the pre-flight check didn't get completed, then you could have, you know, tail rotor shutdowns in air, you could have collective loss in air, you could have cyclic errors.
711 individual civilian walking towards main gate. Oh. Disregard, it's Dylan.
Why are you doing these noises?
You're concerning me, sir. I feel like my mental health is deteriorating just for having witnessed this today.
Ooh, shiny.
Cells have been lost.
Shiny. Shiny.
You do eat the boy.
Shiny. Shiny.
It's a little purple.
Okay, Spiegel.
I saw he had a firearm. I think we should shoot him. Do we have any exorcists on base?
People got the reference
Be
there.
gone.
Oh, well.
And perform an exorcism. I'm a
Certified
legal priest.
exorcist? Okay.
Certified
cool.
priest and exorcist. I am a
shock therapy.
person I need the help of is
Fuck did he go?
I'm willing to make a blood sacrifice for this,
You're willing to make a blood sacrifice for this exorcism?
Exactly, yes.
Oh shit.
More shots fired.
That was close. That was ringing off right across the across the wall.
That's him.
It's probably
he has the
Dylan.
gun.
Did he just off himself?
He's just
a
running.
weapon on my base?
That was extremely close. Roll up, boys. Roll up on him.
Busy.
Oh, we should get a giant cucumber and just beat him with it.
I like the way you think.
That's one idea if I've ever heard one.
Why a
Genius
cucumber,
idea.
though? Not just the baseball bat.
If it's not a cucumber, then a zucchini, guys. Let's find one. Take him down. Take him down. Paradise.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't know why we're running to this. I think we're all just bored, and for some reason nobody's called for patrols yet.
Oh, so if I press, okay, so, what's it called? I just got a new mouse.
User joined your
Brain
channel.
mice, I guess.
Brain mice? That sounds like a personal problem.
And I'm playing with the buttons.
Also sounds like a personal problem.
He's run towards me. Run towards me, well.
User left your channel.
Shiny. Shiny.
There we go, we're good. You don't have to actually hit him. If you shoot next to him, he's gonna run away.
Hitting is fun.
Yes, but...
Alright,
Yes.
we're good.
I mean, being possessed by the
I'm disappointed. I kind of wanted to shoot him.
shoot him in the face.
He's not even possessed by the devil. If you pay attention, it's fucking like Lord of the Rings shit.
I did catch the reference for the
Spiegel.
record. I don't even like Lord of the Rings.
No.
But I don't have the attention span for Lord of the Rings.
I know, tell me about it.
Why'd you send me that? This.
Y'all know the deal. Masks in the car, guns in the car.
I need to speak to Patrick Sullivan about his party.
He is unavailable. He's indisposed at the moment.
That's not what you do.
Oh, we were doing that tomorrow.
It's okay.
No, we're doing it today.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Wait. Are volunteers from you getting
Where's Pat? I need to speak with Pat.
It's out of his
Trick.
head.
Trick is currently out of his head. He'll be back. in a
What was
while.
that?
Keep on ringing off all
Open
over.
the
Hey,
gate.
What is
we're
happening?
getting hunted.
Zane,
That's my name.
We
you
are
sent me
getting
something?
hunted.
What is
I did send you.
what's it
One
for?
of us got yanked.
That
by
was okay. Go ahead and come on the base with me.
No, we're not getting hunted by them.
Let me pat you down real quick. Just protocol.
You do good, yeah.
Hold up on that, please.
We're getting hunted.
Thank you. Excuse me.
See.
Didn't know you had codes in the back.
I don't
By
do
the way,
no I don't do no dirty
yo.
business.
Yo.
I know. At this point, I wouldn't really worry about it, but it is protocol.
Dude, I respect that you do your protocol.
Jeez, you don't have anything.
I don't keep anything on me, man.
I still need to find a freaking house, and then make the money to get that house.
Think about buying one.
Honestly, I might just take
What?
Split the money with you. It can be in your name.
I only have.
Because I can use it.
Let me let this roll this around here real quick. 8,500 on me plus around 74,000 in the bank. Yeah, I don't have enough for a house.
Give you another 30.
I don't need your money. I never go off duty, and Coast Guard doesn't pay you that much.
I just want you to be able to get your house. That's all, dude.
Where am I gonna find a house for $100,000?
Maybe there's a shitty one you can get. So this is your guardian team.
Guardian team?
These are your guardian ranks.
What are you talking about?
The guardian team roster.
Oh fuck! I sent you the wrong thing. I was trying to send you something else. Apparently, it didn't copy.
It's all good, dude.
Hang on. Let me step out. Let me step out.
Of ASAP Rocky.
But we're getting hunted like fish.
That's what I meant to send you.
Don't worry, we won't.
I'll just pretend you never got that. It's not like it's super secretive or anything.
We like CG.
On the topic of like Jayhawk shit and everything, I'm excited for that. I'm really hoping that that gets
Does
implemented.
sound cool.
I really want realistic tail numbers. I want it to have the country code and everything. I want it to actually be licensed and have to be put on there either by FAA or a federal agent. I don't care which one. I just want Jayhawks and other civilian aircraft to be marked with the appropriate call sign so that we know whose aircraft is whose aircraft.
Yeah.
Patrick,
From the ground as well. It's not just a Jayhawk in the air. You know, someone's
Right.
flying in the Jayhawk right now.
Or when
Find
somebody
out who's
leaves their
flying
shit on the
Jayhawk. Yeah.
someone leaves their shit on the helipads and there's one pilot and 5 Jayhawks, I can figure out who the fuck left them there. Because it'll say, you know, in 6046 CG. You know.
He must have ran up the road. We don't.
Good idea. It's a good idea.
Who is his hands on your head?
And then they were tossing around the idea of putting just like regular old license plates on it. I'm like, no, don't do that. If you're gonna do it right.
Patrick, did you hear about the situation? What happened to me?
Like this?
Okay, I'd like to get a Jayhawk patrol up because I'm sick of sitting here. How
Mind
do
if
you
I
feel about that,
ride
Rowan?
him back?
That's fine by me. Is Captain available since he is here? Or I'll ask Dan.
Can you turn the spotlight forward before you get out?
Roman,
Wasn't he just here?
how are you feeling
Oh, he's
about
speaking over there.
going up in Jayhawk? I'll fly if you don't want to.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Okay.
It's a
He's
big
awfully
world,
tired
dude.
now.
User disconnected.
Will, how
from
you
your
feel about
channel.
going up in Jayhawk?
Good to go.
Awesome. Mr. North, when you have a moment, I'd like to speak with you. Not privately or anything, I just have a question.
Go ahead.
Can I get your authorization to take up Mr. Ethan King up here on a Jayhawk for a ride-along?
Yeah, you can go as a ride-along.
Alrighty. I'm not sure exactly what aviation-specific rulings are on that, so I figured I'd go ahead and get your permission just in case. Alright, then we're good to go. Will, Roman, Ethan, let go.
Much.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have that actually written anywhere as far as ride-along policy, although I know with other departments as petty officer or above can supervise a ride-along, but we need to write that into an SOP. In the meantime, I'm going with command permission. Alrighty.
Let's proceed, brothers.
Are you AST trained, Roman?
To be able to see.
You are cutting out bad.
User joined your channel.
It's just my my voice box. You know, its sensitivity is a little off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put it down too far because then you'll hear every little thing I do, and I don't want to put it up too high so that you can't hear me. I'm right in the middle of where I could be. Just gotta talk loud. You know what I mean?
Right.
Alright, transponders set, road standby.
Thank you.
User joined your channel.
Give me just a moment. We will lift off here. Just got in my head for about 30 seconds.
User left your channel.
Yeah, Brandon just messaged me on the TS app saying, I know you hate me, but you really want to flame? I'm like, bro,
2-5 going off duty for 5 up
my kitchen.
Call to your fire department right now.
Seriously?
I just fucking roasted him.
It's pretty funny.
User joined your channel.
Brandon flamed me when I had a falling out with all the Freemans, so I guess he deserves it.
Alright, I'm back.
It's a big world. It's something.
User entered your channel.
Lubbock ground, this is Charlie Golf 6046, requesting spool up helipad. 2. I don't even care because I know there's nobody on ground.
User left your channel.
Silverton ground, this is Charlie Golf 6046, requesting spool up on helipad 2, CG base.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Silverton Tower, this is Charlie Golf 6046, requesting hover taxi departure from helipad 2 along runway 7.
I believe it is Unigom.
Silverton Airspace, this is Charlie Golf 6046, be advised. We'll be airborne over CG base, hover taxiing to runway 7 for direct departure.
Your drift?
I know.
I didn't know if you were out of your mitten for a second. I didn't know.
No, I saw it.
User joined your channel.
He goes, you're very uneducated about my situation. You don't know what's going on in my life. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I am uneducated when it comes to learning about stupidity.
Dude. Roast master. Roast master.
Somebody want to let 7-0 know that we're going to be heading off for a southern coastal patrol.
Copy. Right, you're on alt and good to go.
Thank you.
That did not come through.
KRD1 going to be heading off on a southern coastal patrol.
Copy that.
Silverton air traffic, be advised. This is Charlie Golf 6046, clear of runway 7. Nice leisurely patrol along the coastline.
Fly over real quick at that island.
Sure, why not?
I told the commander, I have suspicions about this island and what it's going to be used for. Seeing as how I do know the owner, and I did have a conversation with him where he did talk about some things. I'm looking at like the entrances and stuff, and it looks like
I've heard. I believe I was in co-pilot when you spoke with Rowan about it.
You were, yeah. Looking at some of these rocks, and I want to do a little bit of investigating because those rocks down there, some of them breach over the sand wall, and that sand wall doesn't meet where the rocks do. So there's a big old open space that could be under those rocks, and plenty of things can be down there. No, Kai has some skill in entering, digging them holes and everything like that. Getting it. How do I say?
If you can't explain this in character, nobody's gonna hurt you.
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's definitely
What's a map?
Something that's a little. It's definitely gonna be used for something a little shady, considering who's in contact with, and the things that he's told me.
Right, I believe you had said something to the effect of he is pretty upstanding, but he keeps bad company.
Most definitely. So his friends, first of all, are not some good people. They are not kings, but he's in contact with people that aren't a member of a family, who do, keep in contact and do run some underground crime. Advise the Cessna up to your top left.
Yep, I have eyes on him. I'm gonna.
He's
what
crossing.
the hell is he doing? I see him. Yeah,
He's crossing into your airspace. Definitely.
I'm lowering altitude.
The hell, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah. That's one thing. I don't know if it's always been that way or what, but when you're flying, you have to be conscious of that.
Guy's banking towards you. He just banked towards you.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
70-degree angle and just came right towards you.
Sorry about that. I thought you were turning left.
Then banked to come around again.
Okay, he just came on frequency and apologized. He thought I was turning left. He was trying to evade me. Not
Good,
evade,
okay.
but I mean, avoid.
Avoid. Cool.
This is Charlie Golf. You're good, man. I appreciate the efforts.
Yeah, I see you turning left, and I'm just like, might as well follow this guy. I'm fucking bored. And then you must turn left
but
a tiny
he doesn't
bit
keep
and then just assume straight.
He doesn't keep company like
then,
like the rest of
turning left. So yeah, sorry about that.
Department do. He's out with some shady people, and being the rank that he is, he should be he should be trying to get intel, but I see a lot more than just what he's saying. Obviously, corruption isn't frowned upon by federal agents, so.
Yeah, generally.
I did not hear one.
Side of my window.
Shit, where you live?
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah. used to live in Northeast Philadelphia. Used to live in Northeast Philadelphia. Yeah, it's rough. To hear them pretty often too. We just used to close our windows, lock our doors, and
hope for the best.
Really no, not hope for the best, but nothing would really happen then. Because even if someone did come squabbling at your door, there's no way they're getting in. Unless they're shooting at your door. Unless they have a real reason to get in, they're probably running from something.
Oh no!
They're not gonna put too much effort into you.
Roger that.
Oh no, Deimos here.
Where's this training going down?
Huh?
I don't want to have to fucking whoop some ass tonight. Jesus Christ. I was trying to have a chill night. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to do this right now.
What's going on?
Nothing. It's not a big deal. It's just see, personally, I try to lead in the kindest way possible, and I don't like being an asshole. But there's certain people that push my buttons and make me have to be that way, and I didn't want that tonight.
Understandable. Talking about the dent?
The dent? I don't think we have...
Timothy Dent?
No, he's EMS, isn't he?
Oh, I didn't know who pushed your buttons. I just saw his name appear and you...
No, it should be okay. I just, yeah. I'm not too concerned. I haven't had any issues with Timothy Dent. He's kept me alive, so that's a good thing.
That's why I was wondering. I was like, he's a pretty outstanding guy. I remember him.
Oh no, it was on radio.
I was yeah. So someone in Coast Guard then.
All right, Sherlock. Enough questions out of you.
And I to deal with it too. To have people that I did some. I don't know, man. I made some questionable decisions when I was alongside some questionable people. Pissed me off, and I go and investigate them, and I get in trouble for it. But I don't know, man.
Somebody want to let them know that we are now on the northern side of the island, heading southbound past King's Landing.
411's dropping old mate off at impound, and I'm going to my training session.
Go A1, come up to Weapons Factory, it's all clear up here, you're going to go ahead and come back on the northern side.
We have an aircraft up in front of us. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Big fog, I can't see it.
Yeah, he's gone now. I saw him for like a couple of seconds.
That's exactly, I saw him, but I didn't,
Looked like a goose from the size.
Wanted to, can't really keep up with that. It's a big world, life is cool, and that money do a back.
PSU-1 is going to be going out on patrol to import export.
Got a car like a spaceship. The left looks like a Cessna.
Yeah,
no, that's just
already dealt with.
It's a Cessna.
Sounds good.
If you're going off on doing VFR training, then you can be off break.
Rolling southbound.
When I get there.
Oh, wait. Now he's banking.
But no need for that, I'm just trying to make sure our guardsmen are safe.
Some people to our left.
We're at on the coast. I can't see anything right now.
To our left, southeast. They're out in the field. To our concern, I just if they're doing anything questionable, and you know what I mean, if you can get an eye on them.
I mean, most we could do is report it to SD. It's not our jurisdiction once they're out that far. I'm more concerned with aircraft or finding things that we can send Shark 1 to so they're not bored stuck at base. If we can find like an abandoned vessel or something. Aside from that, we'll probably go deep sea here in a minute to try to find the pirate ship.
Alright. I mean, I'm still a civilian. I can deal guys something to do. I have a boat. I just need to get it out to the water.
Are you offering to do crime so we aren't so bored?
Do anything. I used to do it for my boys.
I'm sure we'll run into something.
Dude, no matter what I was doing, I was always
probably SD.
I was always in as a Coast Guard. I mean, just going out and sinking my boat or some shit.
Well, recently it's became a thing, I guess, federally, that you're not supposed to have radios when you're off duty. Because before, the little time that I did spend off duty, I would keep my radio on in case if I was needed, I'd come back to base. But apparently, now we're not allowed to have our radios if we're off duty. I'm like, well, that's stupid. You know, you think if you're Coast Guard, you'd be Coast Guard regardless. Like these guys in, you know, in real life, excuse me, you know, keep their fire department radios and such on them, because if they're needed, they go to the station. But federal law is federal law.
For sake of straight up, like, the numbers where they, I guess, start out, if that's what federal agents want. I know that I would yell at people all the time when they had their radios on them. I'd ban people. I did whatever I could when I was a fed. So I didn't tolerate that shit. When, like, I understand the whole thing with wanting to, you know, having your your fire department radio getting called in when there's a situation, whenever you're needed. But for sake of RP, people hate when, you know, all the Coast Guard are off duty mining and shit, and then something happens or something with criminals happens and shit, and Coast Guard gets called in, and those, you know, criminals end up getting pissed. It's not even a thing about, like, a rescue or something like that. I think you should be able to have your radio on you. Maybe I used to let people have their radio on them, but I would take their name, the people that were off duty and had their radios, and just make sure that they could only go for rescues and stuff, and not respond to any criminal actions or anything like that.
Right. I mean, granted, that's going to be the difficult
rescue.
The difficult part about maintaining it is the fact that, although I do agree with the fact that, you know, if you're called to go on, we have a goose down here.
Stopping at import export for a sea trap.
Pulled up off into the water.
That was goose right down here to our left-hand side on the coastline. Yeah, okay, I see PSU-1.
Still on?
Yeah, they are. Oh, I mean on the goose?
Yeah, they are still on that thing? Like, that thing must have just landed.
Not seeing much in the thermals.
Currently, I don't believe we have any guardsmen on duty who are certified to fly the goose, so we can't take it out of here. We can't impound it, so it doesn't leave us much option other than to question if there's anybody in there, but it doesn't appear that there would be. I'm gonna guess whoever it is lives in one of these houses and just parked it there because they were going home.
It's there for getaway.
That's also a possibility.
I do have eyes on an individual down by the dealership with a parachute on, so that could be the owner.
Copy that. That would make sense.
The good spot. That makes sense, but why pull it up on the shore? Why not leave it out in the water?
Yeah, I don't know.
Push it all the way back, you know what I mean?
Guardian 1 to PSU-1.
PSU-1, go ahead.
We're here hovering above import-export. We have eyes on an abandoned goose on the beach currently, and one individual next to the dealership with a parachute on. Just be advised, we're going to be holding here momentarily so that we can see what's going on.
Hey, firm Guardian 1.
User left your channel.
I mean, there's not much we can do with that goose, but I'm curious to know what exactly he's doing. If he just landed here and he's going to, like, do something in town real quick, whatever. I mean, there's not much we can do without a pilot that can fly it. Will, what are your thoughts?
Well, he's just kind of just standing there still, so he looks like he's out of his mind. I mean, I think he's come back.
User left your
I mean, he might have just parked it there to go do something really quick, like get some clothes or something, but I'm not sure why I wouldn't have just left it in the water.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Got a Cessna flying to 6 now, heading out of staging.
A firm, I have eyes on it.
User joined your channel.
Far below FAA regulations. I don't believe we have a rifle aboard, do we? That's a negative.
That's going to be a negative.
Alright. Then I'm going to say we wave off from this one because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of a point in sitting here and watching it.
Agreed.
Alrighty.
Guardian 1, PSU 1, we're going to wave off from this Goose. It appears he's just going in town for something. We don't have any pilots certified to fly the Goose currently, so not much we can do.
Copy.
User left your channel.
Signing off for a night.
Good night, 6-1. Alright, I'm going back on to FAA.
Make a cutter landing.
Never done it before, I'm not going to do it with the full crew. I'll do it solo when I do it for the first time.
Really? Man.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You're just gonna,
it's so easy.
You're just gonna make sure it's pretty precise, because it's kind of a small gap compared to this big bird.
I mean, those decks and the suspension on this heli are really meant to be smacked down on, you know what I mean? So you can pretty much put it down.
I'll go line up with it and see how I feel.
See how easy it is, yeah. You want to definitely stop here and then bank left and make your approach straight on, because it makes it a lot easier getting in line with that forward line that comes from the aft side. So I do is I honestly just twiddle my cyclic and just throw it down on the deck.
User left your channel.
The thing is about like just being nice and low and getting your approach, and then pretty much it's easy from there. Like any other landing, honestly. I would come down particularly slow, as it is not 100%, it's only 90%, 99% confirmed that you can land on it.
Oh,
the current moment.
So reassuring.
Yeah, I mean, the most that'll happen is your wheels will fall through the deck and you'll just take off again. It will happen to you physically, as if you can't land on it, then it is currently not it's multiverse, as you could say.
Right. No, I've heard people landing on it recently, so I'm not too bothered. I just am hesitant because I don't know the particulars about what's on this boat that could fuck me up.
So the gating shouldn't fuck you up. I do try to put the tail rotor right between it.
Right, I see that.
Just not off of it. Yeah, I mean, it's no stress on your part. It should be pretty easy. Definitely want to make sure you're not too close, and you're aiming right for the dot, bro. If your tail rotor is off the end a little bit, you're not going to be hurting it, as the gating doesn't really have any effect on a helicopter.
I'm coming in very carefully, but
yeah, no, dude, come in as carefully as you need to.
Yeah.
This is your first time doing it. Dude, I was swerving left, side to side when I first did this. Got so good at this, dude, that I could put this bitch on here in 0.2 seconds. No thought about it. Getting to the point where you want to just smack it. Go. Forward. And come down. Landing. Good landing.
alright, not so bad. That's a lot less terrifying than I expected it to be.
Spectacularly.
I am a little concerned that I do have the option to impound the cutter right now, so I might just hold off using my removal for a little while.
Yeah, yeah, I probably don't want to do that.
I wonder if it's gotten its bridge put in yet. That'll be for another time. But the first landing I'm gonna do is on the cutter. Is if I ever manage to sneak my way back into the Coast Guard.
Well, we've recently modified our pilot training program to include cutter landings now that it's actually safe to do so.
Yeah.
Foxtrot Romeo 302, emergency takeoff from AMS Clinic, heading towards Elk City for 1 ton.
You got a Cessna after you or something? You put a team on that cutter. Them over the bait them over that cutter, and they won't see it coming, dude. Did that one time. Say when Cessnas first got added, they were a little weird, and only executives gods could spawn them in. So
Sierra Tango 468 is going to be departing from
the good old man
Stony
Brandon
Creek
Freeman himself spawned that in and chased us around in our Jayhawk. I put it on advanced.
Foxtrot Romeo 302, emergency takeoff, Sableton Clinic, heading towards Elk City.
With the LRR rifle and multiple pistols. He came barreling down after us, and little did they know that there were like 14 Coast Guardsmen standing in the bridge, ready to sneak out and blast them. So I blasted over the cutter real quick, and on came that Cessna, and pop, 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 pop. The thing was in the water. It was really cool, honestly.
Will, if you let them know we're going to be transitioning to a southern deep sea.
Okay, I'll let the comms know.
Thank you.
Guardian 1 going to be transitioning to a southern deep sea patrol.
From Stony Creek, specifically clothing sector.
I believe it is. Unicom, you should be fine. Just announce where you're taking off, where at, and then just go for it.
Roger that, Unicom.
Here comes the poppins and that.
Really?
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, we're going to do kind of a zigzag pattern through here, try to find this damn ship.
PC-1 will be heading to CMO from import-export for patrol.
Copy.
Thank Robbery and Elk. Wonderful.
User joined your channel.
You might be getting pulled in soon.
I'm thinking we're going to RTB to be on standby.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll go ahead.
Sierra Tango 468 is on downwind for runway 30.
Guardian 1 going to be RTB, he's going to go ahead and get standby if SOD this without bank robbery.
User joined your channel.
Copy that, Guardian 1.
Is that a boat below us? Is that in the Black Sea or on the edge?
That is the black, yes.
Is it occupied?
Yeah, I'd say someone crafted one.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Give me a second here.
Sierra Tango 468 is now turning onto crosswind.
I don't see anybody on it. I'm gonna guess they just made it and
there's no occupants.
Matrix teleported it out here.
Yeah, because they Matrix teleported when they craft now. You have to get a Fed to move it back.
Same thing happens to RBMs when you buy a new one.
Sierra Tango 468 is on a long final, roughly 2 miles. Sierra Tango 468 coming in for landing runway 30.
Silverton airspace, be advised. Charlie Golf 6046. We're going to be making final approach to CG base helipad 2.
Sierra Tango 468 has touchdown runway 30, switching over to ground.
Foxtrot Romeo 302, off comes 5, Mike's Ellen LT.
PSU-1 has stopped at Steel Mill. We're setting up a speed trap here.
Silverton air traffic, be advised, Charlie Golf 6046, making short final CG base helipad 2 from Southern Sea.
Lubbock Air, be advised, Lubbock Tower, be advised that there is an aircraft operating without comms on the ground at the airport. If you're coming into landing, just be advised.
PC-1 going to be on a traffic stop with a mail truck, occupant 1 times, in Steel Mill.
Foxtrot Romeo 302 spawning down at Elk City.
SD Coast Guard, be advised we have a boat leaving Elk City. No, I got it.
Do we have any shark units available?
Center for CG.
Yes.
Boat leaving Elk City, probably the suspect in that bank robbery / hostage situation. Guardian 1, can you head up there right now, please? Unless you need to refuel,
fuel.
in which case do it quick.
Yeah. Raymond, are you here?
Yeah.
Guys, hear someone begging for Guardian 1.
That was Fox.
Yep. We're gonna need some fuel, I think.
Silverton air traffic, be advised, Charlie Golf 6046, wheels down CG base. This is Guardian 1, we're touchdown, CG base, pad 2 for fuel. We'll be headed en route very soon. I don't think it's unlocked.
We can't send a boat as well right now. Because we don't have enough personnel because we're tied up dealing with the guy.
I'm very tired. I just realized I'm at the wrong airport. It's been a long day.
Hello, sir. I don't have your name. Off you.
Yeah, no, you don't get to keep the fuel truck anymore. We delete them from
Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, load up, let's go. What's location?
302 spawning up at Elk City, farming fields.
All I said was Elk City.
The last call out was leaving Elk City, so no idea.
Alright, we'll contact on frequency to find out.
Yeah.
Looking a little bit.
CGSD. Can we get the location of that boat that was fleeing?
Silverton airspace, be advised, Charlie Golf 6046, taking off CG base to Southern Seas, emergency protocol.
Disregard shots, that was misclick.
Copy.
Foxtrot Romeo 302 pulled up at Elk City Farming Field, hopping over to Courthouse.
Alright, do we have a location?
All I'm getting is Elk City. They're not really giving me much here.
Fucking hell. Okay. We'll head that way then.
User left your channel.
I'll just have a look on thermals when we get close, and I'll see if I can spot it.
About 2.2 nautical miles out.
I've been having like this long conversation with like 3 different people. Because I'm pretty much like destroying Brandon's like fucking morale right now.
Bravo 700 lining up to land on runway 2530.
1 nautical mile out.
Copy.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Bravo, Bravo, 700, coming in for my final runway 30.
Alright, we're at Elk City. Can we try to get a better location?
Foxtrot Romeo 302 landed at Elk City Courthouse. Off comms 15 max.
CGSD, do you guys have a updated location of that boat? CGSD?
Got EMS bell in the parking lot down there spooling up.
It's going to be down to our right, to our 3 o'clock.
Copy, thank you. I think I see it.
Got to be no occupants in the boat. Boat's cold.
Alright, you gonna get anybody on thermals in the water maybe?
Yeah, I'm scanning now.
I'll gain altitude for you.
Bravo, 700, wheels down, taxiing to taxiway Bravo to taxiway Alpha.
FTTG.
Go ahead.
Advise, could you guys get a bird up? We had,
we already have.
You already have it up?
Yeah. What's your location?
Our location is headed towards Elk City.
This is Guardian 1 currently at Elk City.
Clear. Do you have eyes on a White Crown Victoria?
That is a negative at this time. We currently have eyes on a marked CVPI.
We're looking for a white CVPI, wooden tail. Might have been east of.
Copy that, we'll be looking.
I've got a white CV down by the NPCs, job NPCs.
Job NCPs, is that east?
It's gonna be...
Oh, I see it. That's behind the, what is that, bank?
Behind the job NPC building, I think. That's what they call it. Also 1 times M3 leaving now.
Foxtrot Romeo 302, emergency takeoff from Elk City, DOJ, heading towards take control. Take control.
Guardian 1, we have eyes on 1 white CVPI behind the bank.
See you soon, free.
Foxtrot Romeo 302, emergency takeoff, Elk City, DOJ building, heading direct to EMS clinic in Tilton.
User disconnected from your channel.
SD, you still on Freak?
Foxtrot Romeo 302, landing at intersection by Elk City.
They asked for our help, I didn't even get on Freak.
Seriously though? EMS, please don't kill me. Thank you.
Be advised, we got a goose landed just out or just past the beaches of Beach Valley. Oh, never mind. He's taken back off.
Guardian 1 copies. Does that have anything related to do with the CVPI that you're looking for? We have 1 white Crown Vic outside of the Elk City Bank.
Got eyes. Running thermals now.
They're talking about some kind of fucking goose that's apparently landed. I don't know what it has to do with anything.
Taxiing from ramp to taxiway Alpha to runway 25.
Copy.
700, taking off runway 25.
As you come to Elk City, where the T section of the two roads match, he is right next to MSR at that point.
Roger that. John.
Alright, I'm on 6-0. They're calling for the intersection between Elk City and MSR.
Alrighty.
This is Guardian 1 with you. Is that intersection the location of the injuries you're looking for in Elk City?
They were looking for a White Crown Vic, like 2 occupants.
Affirm, we have one White Crown Vic outside of Elk City Bank, however there are no occupants.
That's DCG. Yeah, affirm, I believe there's a few in there, but the last we're seeing, I think, going north of Elk City, or going away from DOC towards Elk City, we lost eyes on them.
Okay.
Who's in Guardian 1?
I am. 32.
David 32. Hey, 32, you guys can wave off. We're,
same traffic, dude.
We can wave off.
Yeah, they've lost eyes on them, they don't know. Low flying Cessna, but we don't have a rifle still.
They said they got into a same Crown Vic and they just like peeled off.
Yep, they lost eyes on him. I mean, he's gone.
AKA Carvin got back into his favorite car of choice and fucking ripped SD a new asshole.
Guardian 1 off frequency.
Not just to be honest, I don't want you still that additional.
Whoa, we just landed without calling it.
This guy came up with a great idea. Target should be DMV manager. You should teach people how to drive, bro. Especially SD.
Ah, that's just not 206 is flying insanely low and he didn't call that landing on ATC.
That's an affirm. We don't have a rifle currently. We can call him on radio and try to hail him, but if he's not called, I'm going to guess he either doesn't have a license or doesn't have the frequency set.
Copy.
By the way, Zane,
yeah.
Who's in phone with us?
We also have a goose just below us. It's Will, Boyd, myself, and you.
When we get back to base, I'm gonna speak to you privately.
Copy that. I'm gonna watch what this goose is doing, and then we're gonna head RTB. Yeah, we need to have a fucking rifle. These people don't know how the fuck to fly today. They're just not calling anything out. Guardian 1's gonna be RTB at this time.
Copy that, Guardian 1.
Silverton airspace, be advised. Charlie Golf 6046, short final to runway 25, direct passage to CG base.
Foxtrot runway 205, emergency takeoff from a T intersection near Elk City and route to the clinic for transport.
PSV-1's gonna make a patrol up to vehicle factory.
Alright, you're on standby.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that transponder is the one thing I have the hardest time remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we had ATC on today. Dude, greatest ATC ever. He takes ATC guy takes off. You know what his call sign was? Alpha Bravo 123.
Nice. That seems legit.
First, and
Not too back on comms.
and then when what's his face?
Copy that, 9-2.
When
Silverton airspace, be advised. Charlie Golf 6046, clear of runway 25.
the Kings were communicating with them, right? The Kings called themselves Eagle 1, and ATC just went with it. They're like, yeah, copy that, Eagle 1. I was like, what?
Did the guy happen to have a really thick accent, like he had a horrible lisp?
Yeah.
That's Sam Lennon. He has no business.
Oh,
Well, no, okay. He knows his stuff.
Sam Lennon. I know it wasn't him because I know it wasn't him. It was someone else. I forgot who.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Silverton Airspace, Foxtrot Romeo 205, inbound to land at Silverton Clinic with 3 souls on board.
Keep in mind this is your Jayhawk Roman, so you're gonna have to lock it.
How fun it was trying to land this thing with 5 Jayhawks.
Yeah, I'm still irritated about that. I agree.
Come on, big bitch. Behave yourself. Now.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm calling it good. Roman, if you want to reposition it, be my guest.
Just don't take offense to it, but yes, I will probably, because my OCD just kills me. I just
yeah, you're good. Silverton Airspace, be advised, this is Charlie Golf 6046, wheels down, CG base.
5 Jayhawks, you just saw one that was perfectly on the helipad.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as my wheels are touching the white of the H and my back wheel is within the circle, I'm happy. If I get perfectionist with it, I'll never fucking land. You'll see me here for fucking 20 minutes repositioning until it's perfect.
Yeah, true.
Guardian 1 is wheels down at CG base. Are you gonna refuel?
In a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Let me do a thing.
That's fine. I don't think it really matters. Actually, yeah, it does.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
PSU-1 is going to be RTB at this time.
Copy that.
Pro 11's back on Freak. Can I get an update on any situations?
There are none.
User left your channel. User left joined your channel.
Two 5 is back on Freak as well.
411 to Dan.
What?
What though? We could go skydiving from in a car.
Skydiving, Zane, you wanna come?
A goose?
Skydiving.
Yeah,
I have
a goose.
I could pull out a goose. We could...
We've already got it all set up. It's going to be civilians, everybody.
Oh, it's civilians.
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to invite everybody. Okay, it's up to you guys.
User left your channel.
Alright, so I just walked up to hear about skydiving. I'm assuming EMS and or feds are on standby. Is this gonna be a sanctioned event or what's going on?
No,
it's just a regular.
Going up
It's
to
just,
Sullivan.
it's just Sully.
Okay, do we have enough EMS available?
Go
in case
ask
if this goes
Sullivan.
bad? Will do.
We know nothing.
I just work here. Or at least I work here.
Commander, sir?
Yep.
Are you just moving your vehicle or are you leaving base?
I'm leaving the base.
Alrighty. I will wait for you to come back then.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
User joined your channel.
It's not illegal unless you get caught. That is. If you don't get caught, it's not illegal because no one knows.
That is not how the law works.
Not how that works.
Popcorn.
Shot to the impound.
I mean, for
God.
once in my
Someone's
life,
gonna
I
call
think I might.
Yeah. Let me know if he does, because I'm listening to SD frequency.
Oh my god, they
just
asked
shot an
about
officer.
Patrick in chat.
Yeah.
Patrick,
There was just shots in the vicinity.
I think we're all good, Damo.
This is 7-1. Commander is still on CG Road. He is fine at this time.
Two,
User left your channel.
2-5
User
plus
left
1
your channel.
approaching front gate. The white Dodge Ram.
Mate, if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
User left your channel.
Is it bad that I checked the Dodge Ram license?
Do you want to jump out of here so you don't have to run
I
all
thought
the
it
way
might have been him.
Thank you very much.
No problem, mate.
You're one, grab anything else.
Okay.
I've forgotten what the plate was already.
User joined your channel.
It was...
Let's have a run-in with a Dodge Ram while you were painting the car or something?
No. It's the 911 call that just came in.
Oh.
I'm standing on the hood.
Are we in the hood, bro?
Haha, you funny.
Christ, no, that was a shitty joke. That's low-hanging fruit
Technically,
right there.
I do live in the hood. We were in a Jayhawk patrol, and I 2 gunshots outside my window while we were in a Jayhawk patrol.
Are you sure it wasn't like a car backfiring or something?
No, I know what a gunshot sounds like. That was a gunshot.
Okay, yeah, you live in New York. I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
No, that was a gunshot.
Whoa.
Like, really? Again? It hasn't happened in a while, though.
Look at that. Do you see it, Will?
See what?
Lawrence not in camouflage.
You're a bit late on the uptake there.
PSU-1 is going to be approaching the front gate.
Copy that, PSU-1.
User in your channel timed out.
Why are the fire trucks?
What the fuck am I listening to?
Damo, how are you today?
Entered your channel.
Pretty good yourself.
Oh, not too shabby, all things considered.
Something about
Appreciate
leaving
it.
someone at the church to reflect on God. And I'm like, what the fuck is this on the SD frequency?
Okay then. No comment.
Got 100% on my fire truck test.
Confessional.
Are you doing a reserve firefighter at this
Oh, it's
point,
the guy
Damo?
that...
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
nice.
I'm
surely
gonna buy a
not.
fire truck and park it here on base.
I don't know.
As long as you're not ramming people in your fire truck, I don't have any problem with that.
I'm
have an issue with it because you're not allowed to have your own fire truck.
No, you're not.
Not
In
yet.
that case, I'm gonna have an issue. I wasn't aware of that.
Frontier Fire Department does not have their own. There's one left at the station at Stony. That is it.
Not for that.
And if a fire truck
User
appears on
left
my
your
base
channel.
demo, we will be having some very, very serious words.
If a fire truck shows up here, I will ensure that Michael Hawk knows about it, and there will be serious consequences for you.
Oh, you're a buzzkill.
Not gonna play that shit.
Can you drive
Be
around with the
unprofessional
high
for
beams on?
once.
Well, so- Because that is terribly unsafe.
Why are the cars parked here? This
Blind
is this ain't a
people.
car park.
Oh, I think I just.
Fuck.
Are you yelling at
Damn,
him for
they
having his
just
high
shut
beams
that
on?
shit down.
Yes?
What happened?
Yo, people in America
Just
drive
shut
with their high
that
beams on
down.
all the time.
What the fuck?
Actually, we don't.
I don't think you'll ever
Yeah, the
be allowed
classic
to
Lara.
have one
What the
anyways.
It's actually
What's going on?
blinds people, especially.
Yes, it
I'm not
does.
going the opposite
Yo,
way.
have you not been to Nashville? Like, everyone drives with their high beams on. Laurent, come back.
719 actual. You doing okay over there? I see you're still on CG Road.
I'm fine.
I don't have your name.
User left your channel.
Oh, I love how he invited us to come skydiving, right? And I asked him the $1,000,000 question. I'm like, are we going as Coast Guard? Or he's like, oh no, with everybody, with civilians. And none of us fucking said that we're gonna go. I'll just
Yeah,
stay
no,
quiet.
my only question is EMS on standby? Do we have enough EMS to revive people who
I don't know.
inevitably get hurt?
That's on him. That's on him. If he wants to organize it, let him do what he wants to do with them.
I don't have a choice but to let him do what he wants to do. But I'm not going to partake in something that's particularly unsafe for the general public.
We all know who he's gonna be doing it with, so that's why we all just like stay quiet. Like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, you already know my opinions on all that bullshit.
You see how they just shut Damo down?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh my god, you're huge. I know how to park this. I gotta be that one guy. Oh, it's too close. There, oh, no, a little bit more. Look, Dan asked me to move my car.
Mr.
I
Smite?
So I moved it over. So you made it on tonight, or made it on duty tonight?
Yep. I don't know how much longer I'll be around at this point. I am thinking about heading off. It's pretty dead at this point. We've resorted to jumping in front of vehicles because we're just that desperate for something to do.
Oh. Desperate, huh?
User left your channel.
I say that because I just watched one of our guardsmen jump in front of that SD vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't know we had a Coast Guard.
It's
Do you know the way, Fox?
I didn't know we had a Coast Guard ding job for the CVPI.
I think it's recent.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw the CVPI pop up with the Coast Guard livery past 3 days or so.
User left your channel.
Welcome back, Roman. Yeah. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be around. It seems like everything's pretty fucking dead at this point. I'm tired. Be a lot more energized tomorrow since I worked today.
When you're not talking, by the way, just so you know. Sometimes you...
I know I'm not talking.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Sometimes you're like around us when you look like you should be talking, but you don't.
Fucking hell.
User joined your channel.
Charlie Lima.
Just got a Cessna parked over here, just off the
crazy.
taxiway for some fucking reason. Somebody decided that was a good place to park their aircraft.
Crack is whack.
Whack is crack.
Where did everybody go?
Mr. North? Believe Sullivan and friends are, well, they're not there anymore. They've gone to Silverton, I believe, to meet up with one of the kings who was speaking. I think it might have been Jalen in Twitter.
And then Laram took 3 others with him to paintball.
I'm probably getting ready to sign off for the night at this point.
Ready?
I don't know, still debating.
Hard decision, I know.
It really is. On one hand, I'm tired, and it seems to be pretty dead at the moment. On the other hand, it could get interesting anytime.
Oh. That. Yeah. I might go hunt them down at paintball then. Actually, on second thought, did Damo go with them?
I don't even know what Damo's doing.
Where the music is coming from.
Where's that music coming from?
Underneath.
Reed, I'm going to shoot you later.
That Tahoe's
Go
on
for
Where
read
did the
down.
Tahoe go? Where?
You'll find out.
Let's go get that.
What happened to the Tahoe?
It's on the airfield.
It's on the fuck. It's on the airfield. Yeah, it totally is on the airfield. Look at that.
411 plus a bunch of people were approaching front gates and incident command, Crown Vic.
Irvin, you're PSU, right? Never mind. Will's here. He can drive. Wow, that's fucking annoying.
Siren's on?
Yeah.
Hell's making that sound.
Where are those sirens coming from?
Will's Tahoe. It's okay, it's getting handled.
They are off.
Go to the fisherman, he says. Go to the fisherman. He says, go to the fisherman. Can't hear you. Go to the fisherman.
Can't hear shit right now.
It's Roman. Roman is the siren.
What is going on?
I'm the siren!
Yes, you are the siren.
Scott.
That's what happens.
Turn off your siren.
Try going very far away, and then take a nap very, very far away, like really, really
Scott,
far away.
are you on free?
That was you. I was about to tase you.
And I mean, I've seen some shit, but that's new.
Yes.
No, but is it actually a car broken? Because I still hear sirens.
Yeah, it's the Tahoe over there.
It's over here.
And if he just impounds it,
Zane, you were
I think
asking
the
for
siren
something
will
interesting to happen?
Yeah.
No.
This is SD to Damo. I do not speak Damonese. You're going to have to explain that.
The siren was actually Roman Sparks. He had become the siren.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm a police siren right now.
10-4, I'm coming to give him a noise pollution tech up.
There is a Tahoe with a siren on that is the one we looked at. And no, it's gone actually, so he just broke that siren. But yeah.
Damo, you take my car and you die.
Fuck! You came back too quickly.
No, there are two. One he broke and the other is literally him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go lap.
No.
2-5 going off duty.
Fine. I'm going co-driver.
Have a good night.
Yo, fuck off.
Scott, can I get a push?
User joined your channel.
Hold up, Larm.
Don't help him. Do not help him. Help me and I'll play CSGO with you, Scott.
I'm in your head.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the door.
There we go. That's all good. I fix it.
Who's that? Behind us?
Yo, Larm, can we finish my driver training? We actually never made it past pursuits.
That's either Sparks or Casey fucking around. Also, no.
Yeah?
No.
No to me, I'm confused.
Somewhere
Right,
going like the fisherman.
Yes.
Need a fisherman on base.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I want to buy that kid's Mustang.
So that's a new one. Roman became the siren. That's.
I mean, it might be a new one for him, but I've seen it plenty of times. It's always amusing, though.
You're welcome to sit in the co-pilot seat if you'd like, though. No. I'm joining with the rest
Guardsman?
of the monkeys.
What? Patrick?
Yeah, Sullivan. Why, do you want to stop and go skydiving with them?
No, the parachutes are broken. They're gonna
We're
jump
gonna
in the
have to find
aircraft
that
and
out
you
the
can't
hard
deploy
way.
a parachute.
They're gonna learn this lesson the hard way.
Okay, as soon
Oh,
as
give
we
me, like,
get into town,
that's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
so
collect my paycheck and then I'm gonna sign off before this shit show starts because I don't have time for this right now.
And can I become your? Oh, I'm not trained yet. Damn it. Well, I can't be a pilot, but there's nothing wrong with being a co-pilot and taking controls.
I mean, the only time a co-pilot is authorized to take controls is if there is a fatal issue with the pilot that renders him unable to pilot the aircraft. Okay, don't give him any ideas.
I mean, I was referencing Sparks getting apparently shot down earlier, which I really hope to see the footage of.
Yeah, I need someone to give me food. I don't remember what happened.
Run over the bank.
Have fun.
Yep, I'm going to do the same. I'm gonna sign off after that. So, nice seeing you again, Fox. I'm sure I'll see you again.
Yeah, don't die.
See you, mate.
Demo, it's been acceptable seeing you.
Something.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that
policies today.
It means that sometimes I don't have the patience. But other times
I think you'll find that sometimes none of us have the patience for Damo.
Fuck you, Reed. Oh, you fucking.
It's not even anywhere close to Reed. Okay, I'm leaving. You all stay safe and have fun and all that good stuff.
Don't get shot in the bank, and we'll see you later.
I'll try not to.
Make it spectacular.
I will.
Yeah, do a backflip while getting shot.
I will die spectacularly.
You better. Do the Coast Guard proud in your death.
I've fallen and I can't get up! Except I'll say that over radio, and you'll all know exactly what I mean.
Ensign Cora died of causes by falling under.
What in the actual fuck?
I don't know, but I'm proud of him for doing it.
I'm pretty used to seeing this, to be honest.
He's coming for the car. We better go.
User left your channel.
He damages a car and he'll have a...
Damages a car is going to have a damaged chest. Does that shit work yet, or is it still broken?
User left your channel.
We're driving here in our Crown Vic and he's got a fucking tractor. Yeah, bring it a bit more forward there, Doc. Bring it forward by your Doc.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Hey James, how you doing?
Hello. You interested in buying any drinks or food?
Actually, yeah, I'm getting ready to head to bed for the night, but how much food do you have on you?
I have 99 burgers. And I have even more stored.
And how much for each one?
Usually they're around 400 each.
Alrighty, give me
User
just a
joined your
second.
channel. You're fine.
20 burgers at 4,000 each would be what? 8,000?
How many burgers did you want? $400 each.
If 20, that'd be $8,000, right?
Yes, correct.
Alrighty, I will take 20 then.
Alright, yes.
Do you have my number?
Can do that. Yep. You
Oh, okay, cool.
burger. Yeah, you're good.
So
Have
you
to
got my
be how I
number?
do it. No, you're Coast Guard anyway.
There you are. No,
User
I
disconnected from your
flexed my
channel.
e-muscle. I thought I started patting you down, but I didn't.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That should be 20 cooked burgers for you.
Very well, thank you.
Dude, hey, Kevin.
Good. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good
You as
sleep.
well.
SDCG.
Go ahead.
Send it. We got a suspect that just went in the water by the dock. You know, the shipping
Yep,
area.
that's 20, thank you.
All good. See ya.
Was that Svake? Which one? Import export?
Yes, import export.
Copy.
I see one in route now.
User left your channel.
One's gonna be signing off for the night. Have fun, stay safe, guys.
Have a good one, 7-1.
Channel switched.